Hi guys, Sassy here with a collab with two of my Steph Design team members. My brain's not working today, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. I'm doing this with the Passionate Sticker Haul. I will have her link down below, and Amber's Journey 13. I will also have her link down below. We're going to answer some questions, which the questions will all be listed down below. I have a mess that probably looks like the paper outpost right now on my desk. I have some stamps, I have some ink, I have my paper rounder, I have some charms, I have some stuff from Steph's Design Space, I have a stencil. Yeah, so the best way to do this is I probably should open up my journal, make sure my journal's in frame, find a place to start. I guess we could start here. Look at this, I've already forgot my clips to keep my page open. Yes, this is going to be a very interesting plan with me, or collab, or whatever we're gonna call this. But I decided that I want to do some stamping in the background before I do anything else. Well, probably I should find my little bowl that I have that I put my little ink daubers in so I don't get ink on my desk here, because yeah, I've been known to just go ahead and ink everything. So let's start off with these nifty questions here. Oh yeah, that's my bone folder. I don't know where that's been my whole entire life, but yeah, I just got that in the mail. This is for my postage. I have postage stamperoonies now, so I have that. So I have my questions off here to the side. I have 15 of these to answer. I don't know if I'm going to get through all 15 of them, but I'm going to try to do it while I'm doing some stamping. I'm going to be using Weathered Wood Distress Ink by Tim Holtz and Walnut Stain. I'm going to start off with the Weathered Wood, and while I'm playing with the Weathered Wood, I'm going to start off by answering some questions. Yes, it doesn't fit perfectly on my stamping block, but I can't read the words anyway, so... And you know what I forgot? A piece of paper to clean off my stamp when I was done. Go figure. But that's okay. I'm a junk journaler, and I have probably scrap paper somewhere so I could do that with, so we'll just do that. So the first question is, what do I like about junk journaling? Well, what I like about junk journaling is that I can be creative, that I am able to express myself in many different ways. I'm allowed, well, not allowed, but there is no rules. That if I feel on any day that when I pick up my journal, I want to stamp, I can stamp. If I want to take 10,652 stickers and lay them down that day because that's the way that I feel, then I can do that. I like the creative aspect. I like going to the store and looking at things in a different way. Even looking at a box, like when you make macaroni and cheese and looking at that box after you dump the noodles into the pan and say, hey, I could use that to make a pocket in my journal, or going to the thrift store and seeing anything, a curtain, a pillowcase, I could use that for a cover on my journal. That's what I like about junk journaling, that there's no rules. I can be me. Nobody can tell me that I'm doing it wrong. If I want to use all coffee dyed paper and I don't want to rip my edges of my paper, then that's how I'm going to do it. That's what I like about journaling, junk journaling. Do you think junk journaling is a form of scrapbooking? I never scrapbooked. I never took an interest in that. So that would be really hard for me to say. But I do love junk journaling. So maybe I might have liked that, but I honestly can't answer that question. When did I start junk journaling? I started junk journaling last November. I played around with the idea for about a year. I started by watching Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I'm like, I think I could do that. And it all went downhill from there. I was afraid of it for a really long time because I didn't think that I would be able to do it. Like, I didn't think that I had the skills to do it, so I was afraid. And then one day I came in my office and I'm like, what better time than now to do it? And I sat down at my desk. I took a book apart. Of course there was mistakes. I didn't have my spine right and all that. It was nowhere near perfect, but I was pretty proud of myself that I did it. And the rest is history. I have really taken a liking to it because I like the creative part of it. I have picked up quite a few, like, I've never really been a stamper, but I love the stamping in the background to put the pages on. This is actually, this journal that I'm working in right now is my third one I've made. Yeah. I dye my own coffee stain paper and all that. This is one of my favorite stamps. I love this, or stencil. I love this stencil. It's by far my favorite. And we're going to use some walnut stain. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. What are some of my favorite junk journaling items? Ink, gems, stamps. This stencil right here is one of my favorites. I like ephemera. I like to make my own ephemera. See why I like that? Yeah. I like vellum. I like looking for different pieces for my junk journal. Sometimes I'll use washi in my junk journal. Right now I'm on the kick of making things with junk mail. Yeah, I really like making things with junk mail. Oh, and I have to have the background before I can put any ephemera down. Yeah, that's a new thing for me too. I don't know why. It's hard because I'm starting out, so I'm learning. It's a learning thing for me. Like, I don't really have a style yet. I'm not really into the Victorian or anything like that. Mine's more eclectic, I would say. Like, from watching the videos, I would say it's more eclectic. From one day to the next, like, I don't really... I want to put some on the corner here, so I grab myself a index card so that I can put it here on the corner like that, because I like how it comes off the page. And I'll put some here. like that. I like that. Do you use prompts or go with the flow? I do a little bit of both, as I am a PR for Coco and Fluff, and she does weekly prompts. I also have a weekly prompt that I do with her Facebook group every week, so I do a little bit of both. Sometimes I just like to sit down and play in my journal. Sometimes I like to have the prompt so that I know what I'm doing. Have you made a journal from scratch? Yes. All the journals that I use are made from scratch. Do you like working with your journal with quiet or with music? If I'm filming a video, it is in the quiet. If I'm just journaling or playing with any of the stuff, like doing any of the, I'm gonna need a baby wipe. Yes, junk journaling is very dirty, but I love it. If I'm videoing, it's quiet. If I'm just journaling or doing a prompt for Coco and Fluff, I do have the music on because sometimes I get inspiration from it like that. But majority of the time, I have music on. How do I get inspired? I can be inspired by I can watch a YouTube video and be inspired. I can look out the window and see something and be inspired. My favorite is watching YouTube videos because I can be very inspired by a YouTube video. What is a must-have piece of ephemera in each spread? Right now, for me, it is a tag. Do you like to use ink? Obviously, I like to use ink. Stencils or stamps, and why? I just showed you. Favorite shops for kits and ephemera or digitals? Right now, it's Steph's Design Space. Favorite YouTuber for inspiration? I like Seven Plaza, Kathy's Garden, The Paper Outpost, and Wendy's Journals. I go to all their pages, or all their but YouTube channels. I watch all their YouTube channels. What? I really want to put this on here as I can't put it on that side because I already have something on that side. As a flip. Like that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do because that's how I want to do it. Oh, that bled through my paper a little bit, but that's okay because I'll put something on there to cover it up. I'm using Art Glitter Glue. My choice of glues are Art Glitter Glue or Fabri-Tac. I like Art Glitter Glue because it sticks like instantly. That's why I like Art Glitter Glue. I still have to do my tag in that, but this will go in here as a tuck like that. I gotta fold this over here because this is my corner piece for over here, like this. Oh, I didn't fold it over enough. I don't normally use these gussets, as they call them. This is where your bone folder comes in handy because I didn't have a bone folder for a while, and I don't know why I didn't have a bone folder, but I have a bone folder now, and it's one of my My favorite items. Oh, stand up, please. Thank you. And then I'm going to take this tag here and I'm going to go around it with my ink, as I love that little typewriter. That's one of my favorites. This is a typewriter. And I love this. This came on one of the envelopes. I think the two envelopes were tied together. And Steph had it like that, so I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to run it through here like this. I still have 2 more questions. These questions are, actually I wanted to double that. That's why I did it so long. It says they are pre-made journal or homemade journal. I prefer a homemade journal over a pre-made. I prefer a book size, which what I'm working with right now, over any other size. I've actually, growing up, I used the others, like the pre-made journals. I think everybody has, but I prefer making my own journals with my own covers the way that I want to make them. And then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab me a bulb pin. And then I'm going to grab me, I just got a whole slew of charms. I don't know what charm I want. I think I'm going to just use a key because I like the key. And then I have some, put this back in here so this doesn't dry up on me. I have some glass or seed beads, and I'm going to grab some. I'm going to use these like clearish colored ones. Grab a few like this. Put my key on. Alright, and then I'm going to run through like this. If it'll hook. There we go. And I'm going to hang it on there like that. And then I'm going to put it like this. And I can put this back where it was. And then my tag has some fancy on it, which I like. Library. I want this over here. I have some fancy stuff over here I want to do. I have some, I've been playing around over here and I have a bunch of mess over here, but I want to take these round letters that say, I spelled out book nerd with them because I am a book nerd. And if I don't lose my B, and I was going to put them like that down the page because I thought it would look cool. So I'm gonna pause it right here because I gotta put this on each one of them, and then I have to put it take the glue or the backing off of it. So I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna do that quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got my bubble letters there, and I added the book because it needed the book, and I think I want to add that there too, just to make it stand out a little more. I don't really like how that, all right, that's better. Okay, had to fix that just a little bit because I didn't like that. I want this on there, and then that page will be done after I put this there, and I want to put this there like that. Turn it just a little bit. Then I gotta flip this out like this, and we're gonna put this one in here after I flip it up. And then in my Steph Design Space reusable sticker book, yes, right here, she has these library cards that are in the shop. I'm going to put one there because that way I can put the books that I read on that. I think I might stick it to a piece of paper. Maybe I'll back it on some book paper. I think that sounds reasonable. Good way to use some book paper. And then I can distress it and cut it out. It is a sticker. She does have printables of these in the shop where you can print them out. I just bought it as a sticker. But I'm just going to do it like this. And then I can print it out. And then I'm going to grab my ruler. No, this is not a tearing ruler, it's just a regular ruler. And I'm just going to rip it. I have to get a tearing ruler because I don't have one. I'm going to tear it, and then I'm going to ink around it and put it in my little pocket right there. And then whatever books I read, I can put in there. And where's my little dauber thingamajigger? I'm just inking around it quickly so I can put it in there. There, I like that way. I just got some new, those won't go with it. I don't want to rip that paper. Oh yes, that will definitely go with it. Sorry for the cello noise. I'm opening up some washi that has some burnt edges that will look really good on there that I want to use. Like I said, I am never prepared, and what I think I'm going to do when I start these ends up being something completely different by the end, because I can never make my mind up until I'm completely done. Like, I have all these stamps out on stamp pads, and I literally used one and a stencil, because I thought that oh, I still might do my ink blot, or my ink, like my splatters, because I like the way that that looks. But at the moment, I'm peeling tape so that I can use washi tape, because I really like the way this looks. And it's like newspaper, so yes, it goes good with the book, even though I don't read the newspaper. Reading the newspaper stresses me out. Yes, I know, I'm a weird one. I don't know why reading the newspaper would stress me out, but it does. Yeah, I know, it takes up some of that pocket, but that's okay with me. Now we gotta decorate the front of this. What are we gonna put on the front of this? We are going to put read books, but we're gonna put some book page behind it, because you can't read a book without having book page behind it. Like, you can't. It has to have book page behind it. I need this stuff in the garbage because I can't work in a messy workspace. Can't do it. I'm going to put some of this gray here. On here. Though it doesn't really show up, so we're going to go put some walnut stain behind it. Like that. And then we're going to put these, oh, like this, read books. And we're going to put some books right here. We put this like this. And then we're going to have a little lantern, because don't mind my big arm in the way. Like that. I think I like that like that. That's how we're going to do it. Because that's how I like it. Minus the pin. So we're going to put the book page down first. Book page first. And then I'm going to get my little splatter matter here. Once I get my ink pad that I want. Oh yes, that's what we needed. And we're going to put read first, dodo bird. Read. The last question is, do you like charms or jewelry for your journal? I like jewelry for my journal, but I don't like it dangling on the outside. I like it like this, how I have it, like that. That's how I like it. I know, it's weird. And for a bonus question, do you like a thin journal or a bulky journal? I like a chunky monkey. Why? Because I'm a chunky monkey myself, so that's what I like. So, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to go over and check out my two other friends that have done this collab with me, because they need some love too. Be sure to tell them that Sassy sent you over there, so they know that you see, oh, excuse me, that you came from Sassy's, you know, Hot Mess Express over here, that had no idea what was going on, that she just, you know, played in her sticker shenanigans and did whatever she was doing over here, because, you know, you never know what sassy mess she's going to come up with next. And be sure to tell a friend about Sassy, because Sassy's always looking for more friends to share her shenanigans with. I'm just peeling a butterfly because every spread needs a butterfly. Every junk journal spread needs a butterfly. Every one of them needs a butterfly. So, with that being said, this is my completed junk journal spread collab with the Passionate Sticker Haul and Amber's Journey 13 and Sassy Turtle Plans. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I'm sure there's going to be more plan with me's with them. So until next time, have a fantastic day, and don't forget to stop over and see my lovely friends, because they want some love too. Have a great day, and bye.